What's up, everybody? Blade Show 2025 is here, and I'm excited and I'm ready. I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to show everybody all this stuff. So let's not ramble on here. Let's dive into showing you everything that I'm bringing and what's going to be going on at this show. All right, let's start with the biggest one first. This is a fighter, fixed blade, of course, in W2, carbon steel with a hamon. For the scales, it is black micarta with a micarta pin, and then Tasmanian blackwood with a carbon fiber pin, and white G10 liners. And then next up, this is a custom 51 with Zerk accents, CPM 154 blade, machine ground, compound grind on this one. First time for that. And then machined frames with some micro milling on the contours. All these are concaved contours. This is first time I've tried this contouring, and I really like it. Definitely going to be something that I stick with on this one. Then next to it, we have Micro Warthog. Snappy little guy here. This is a starburst. I believe I called it the Star Wave, actually. It's like a starburst pattern coming from the pivot and then out across the frames, as you can see, but they have a wave, so Star Wave. I think that sounds cool. And then this is a Norris hybrid blade. And the accents on this one are titanium that have been oil slicked. Then we have a full-size Jaeger, green glass show side, dark blasted lock side with some titanium accents on this one, blackened titanium, and CPM 154 blade with a fuller and a thumb stud. And hopefully I can get it to focus right, but the blade profile on these is my favorite. Really love how that looks with the crown spine and the fullers and then that deep hollow grind. This one's real nice and snappy too. It's the first time I've used this green glass as well, and I haven't done a dark blast like that on titanium in a while. So this is a really cool setup for the user-friendly style. And next, we'll show off this custom fiver driver. So the fiver pivot is what this fits, of course. Custom 51 number 12. The logo on the back. And this is the bit driver that comes with the knife as well as the box that I've been doing with the auction builds lately. Place for your knife, place for the bit driver that comes with it. And instead of a snap down lid, this is a dovetail lid and body, so it slides together. You can see the joint right there on the end. Matches up really nice, and the lid's not just gonna pop off on these, which was a mild issue with the last one. So real excited with how these have worked out. And lastly, we cannot forget this knife. This will be the main piece, of course, for the show. This will be my open bid. This is Blacktop Damascus which is forged by Alpha Knife Supply. And then Mike Norris Turkish Twist blade. The studs and the pivots are machined in-house. The studs are matching black Damascus that I machined myself, and then the clip and backspacer are Zerk 705, and then Zerk for the pivots. This is also, as you can tell, an inset lock. Titanium lock bar inset in there. And this black top is a really cool material. It's very, very heavy zirconium black Damascus, which is it's a thin layer of the black Damascus laid on top of regular Damascus, I believe is how it's done. Zoom in here a little bit for you, and you can see that defined line right along there on the spine down into the contour. Not so much at the front, but on the back here and on both sides, you can see where this was forged between the two, and so you have that defining line through it. I love it. It's very muted, especially with the Zerblast finish on these frames, but it's completely different than all the other stuff. Not many pieces of it out there, so I felt it was a good combination with this Turkish Twist blade, because as well, the Turkish Twist from Mike Norris is pretty rare as well. He does not make much of it because it's an incredibly difficult process, especially with stainless. So there is the lineup of knives for the show, and now let's get into the other things that I'm bringing along. So Jaeger bars, of course. I will have some non-inlay textured ones. They're all this knurled crosshatch texture. And then I will have some inlays. I have some with the blue and black Technocarbon, and then some with OD green micarta. And these versions here are titanium. I will have 4 of them that are getting some work done by another maker for me before the show. That will be 3V steel, heat treated 3V. And we'll have, I believe, 2 inlay and 2 non-inlay versions of the 3V ones there. And then if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've probably seen the Swank Hanks collab that we did. This is just one of them. We've got about 4 different variations of the paisley pattern and then colorways on the logos. These are incredibly nice hanks. The microfiber inside is fantastic. This is silk for the outside, so it is obviously nice and silky feeling. It's fantastic. And then the pouches that match Velcro, no snaps, nothing inside that will get on your knife and potentially harm it, because we don't want that. So fits a good variety of sizes. That's a mid-size knife, the 51 there. The Jaegers are a little bit bigger, of course. So plenty of room to fit a full-size Jaeger in there with a little to spare. So even if you don't put one of my knives in there, whatever you decide to put in these will be very nice and protected. And lastly, to show off, we have something completely new that I've never done before, which is a fanny pack. These are made by Paladin 33 in Oregon. It's all US sourced materials, Cordura. Everything is sourced in the US and made in Bend, I believe it's Bend, Oregon. My logo is right here on the belt. This from them, if you want to see more info about the bag, this is my unique colorway, but as far as the bag goes, this is the American belt bag that they sell. So they've got specs and everything on the website about them. This is the main compartment here, and then you have two pouches front and back of the main compartment, which are inside obviously, and then you have a back compartment here to put stuff in, as well as the front zipper pocket, and two zippers, which I think is genius, so you can grab it, pull it either way. You know, I don't know, I think it's cool. So this is the Brian Brown version of the American belt bag from Paladin 33. And these are available exclusively through me at the show. So everybody at the show, first come, first serve, gets dibs on those. And up next, we have the Paladin 33 Infinity Knife Pouch. This is obviously the BBK version in the same colors. So you have the blue outside, and I actually filled this up with some stuff for y'all. And then you have the inside is gray. And we'll start here with the top. You've got options for 6 knives in the entire bag. You have 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. They are staggered slightly, and with the way it closes, your clips won't bang into each other. So that's a great feature. So you have the pouch up here. You've got, room for your nano oil or whatever lube you like to use. Nano oil is my preference. A bit driver, plenty of room down in there. You can see I just had to dig the bit driver out. 3 knives, like I mentioned, top, 3 knives bottom. You have another pouch here to store stuff in. I put a whole thing of bits down in there. Still plenty of room for other stuff. The 3 knives. You have a tiny little pocket here. Not really sure what you would get in there, but you do have ones on either side that fit pens just perfectly. And dual zippers on this as well. Plus a nice little carry handle. And really slim profile. Obviously, the knives that are in it will make it vary in how much stuff you have in it, but even with the knives and stuff that I've got in there now, it's not much thicker than with nothing in it. So these are awesome. You could have multiple of these in a bag with your whole collection in it and don't have to worry about them banging around. You can put some Velcro on the front, label them. I'm weird like that. I like organizing things. So, the full lineup. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys are excited about everything I'm bringing. Come check all the stuff out, the hanks, the pouches, everything. And also, don't forget, if you made it this far, what is being premiered at Blade Show is the Raptor V3. So you saw the teaser video. It's a Raptor version 3. There's a bunch of new stuff on this knife that I've not offered before, and so that's the only other sneak peek you get of it until the show. So feel free to share your thoughts on what I'm bringing. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know if you're coming. I want everybody to stop by the table when they can, say hi, introduce yourself if we've never met before. And let's have a blast. It's always a crazy weekend, like I said, but I'm excited and I'm ready for it. So let's get going. I will see y'all Friday.